Yeah, this has always been through the years. It's been a tough place to play, and it's first the travel to get here is tough. We had a hard time finding energy in that first game, and a lot of that had to do with their starting pitcher. He kind of zapped it out of us, and then we rallied in between games and got after some guys a little bit, and I thought we had a lot more energy in game two.
Okay, when you came in here in 2005, you talked a lot about series baseball, how to win a series in a game one, even if you lost it. I think the back-to-back doubles of the ninth were huge because it got a little bit of momentum back into your offense. At least they could put some hits together, a couple of extra base hits in order to maybe come back and win that second game.
Yeah, and we executed the short game a little bit in the middle part of that thing, which I wish we'd have done more in game one.
Yeah.
Especially the second time through the order, we didn't challenge their defense enough, and they mishandled two bunts, and bunts get mishandled sometimes. If you get it on the ground, you got a chance, and that's what happened. And Tucker came through and got a big hit for us to jump start us a little bit right there.
Right, and finally on game one, Caleb didn't have his best stuff, but I think his veteran presence kept you in that ball game. Unfortunately, defensively behind him with 4 errors, probably the difference in that game. And I mean, Krasinski pitched very well, couldn't get anything on offense, but defensively that really hurt you in the first game.
And there's a couple of plays that Caleb didn't make that he normally makes too. So we all contributed to that. But he did what he's always done, and he does damage control.
Yeah.
And he gives you a chance, and he may go to deep counts. He didn't have as good command today, but he made some pitches late in the count to stay in the game long enough, and we didn't have to spend a whole lot in the bullpen. Trey came in and threw strikes, and I was happy to see that, and it kind of gave us a little bit of a look for Nolan, but. What a big time play for D-Tubbs at the right moment.
That probably saves the game. At least saves it being tied up, and that could potentially have been a triple. They could have had the winning run at third or just one out at that point.
Yeah, that was going to be a triple. This is not a triples ballpark. It's a home run or a doubles ballpark. Triples are hard, but that ball was hit so hard that I think if it does get through and gets to the gap, I think it's got 3 written all over it. So big time play and again, I think that play happens because we had life and energy in the dugout, and our guys, kind of once Jake got the big hit, Orbe got the big hit, and we went to Nolan, they expected to win at that moment, and that's huge.
Big hit for Jake. He's kind of struggled the last week, so good to see him get that game-winning RBI.
Yeah, that was a veteran at bat, and he's in his first year, the guy he looks bad on 2 sliders first, and then he kind of sits on a pitch, and the guy hangs one, and he does what you're supposed to do with it. So it was good to see Jake do that, and we got to get some guys going in the middle of the order. We're still kind of giving the bats to Jake and Rudy to get them going, because they're going to be a big part of this offense, I think, in the second half. They're just not showing it yet.
How's Damo?
We're not sure yet. We don't know if it's a dislocated or broke, but he caught it pretty good.
Right.
And you're going to get it evaluated tonight after the game and see where we go from here.
You going to go regular rotation? You got the freshman on the mound tomorrow?
Connor Alexander on the mound tomorrow, and we got a good plan for him. And it's good. It's just like it was good, I thought, for Hathcock to sit and watch game 1 of the Arkansas series. It was good for Connor to see these guys and see the environment and see what pitches he has to make. And I think he'll have a great outing.